Hello and welcome in everybody to yet another match in the 70-star Open Emulator Division S. My name is Saren, and I have my good friend, the Mr. Wah, in the booth with me. Mr. Wah, how you feeling?
I'm feeling great. We've just come off a great N64 division match, and I'm excited for this Emulator division match now.
True. Yeah, it is the Losers Bracket Finals, so kind of a big deal. Actually, semi-finals. Not quite the finals. We still got Cali to get through here in the lower bracket, which is kind of scary, kind of terrifying. But we have two fierce competitors in the booth with us here today, Seba and Peggy.
No, this is the finals of the loser bracket.
Negative.
You're looking at the N64. Cali's in N64.
Oh, I'm so dumb. I was right the first time. Never doubt yourself. Always believe in yourself. That's what we learned here today.
This is our boss, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah, I'm definitely on the ball here. I'm definitely ready to go. But yeah, Seba, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Not really feeling good about my gameplay, but life has been going pretty good, so I hope that it translates into decent gameplay somehow.
Let's go. I'm sure it will. That's good to hear. We also have Peggy on the right side of your screen. Peggy, how is your mood coming to this one? How's your Mario gameplay been doing?
My Mario gameplay is not as good as my mood, but I'm happy that I'm here.
Yo, let's go. Okay, well, that's good to hear. Usually we got speedrunners talking about how Mario is, like, bringing them down. It's ruining their lives. Speedrunning is hell. So positive mental attitude in the booth. That's what you love to see. But I think if both of you are ready, you can go ahead and ready up in the race time, and we'll get the countdown started.
All right.
Okay.
Good luck to both of you.
Good luck, Seba.
Thanks. Good luck, Peggy.
So yeah, whilst these guys are getting ready, just to let everyone know how we've got here. So Peggy lost out to Aleph in round 2, has fought their way through Redemption Road, beating Zeus, Tabby, Sis, Sonic Gordon to bring them here to the losers final. Seba managed to make their way all the way through to the semi-finals on the winners bracket to also be knocked out by Aleph. So the winner of this match will be having a rematch against the person that put them in Redemption Road. So it's this match is going to be very, very exciting.
True. I will also add to the pot that of information that both players are playing Super Mario 64 on the emulator. So that's kind of a huge deal.
Yep. And here we are once again with 2 times of the most watched video game opening cutscene on Twitch. Yeah, do you have any thoughts on who you think's going to win?
I think either someone playing on an N64 controller or someone playing on a keyboard. I'm not quite sure.
Seba's the keyboard player!
Yes.
Oh.
See, I do have some nuggets of information left in my brain. Believe it or not.
Just not whether Cali is in N64 or emulator.
Dude, Cali's my favorite VC runner. What are you talking about? Have you ever seen his times?
No. Again, remember, I didn't even have a clue who Cali was until this tournament.
Gross. Weird. Either way, we got both players rolling into Bob on Battlefield here, the first level of the game. Probably the hardest. You have one whole star in here. We're going to be collecting. And you have to do a crazy clip through a wall here. That's going to be nuts. I'm actually going to be shocked if both people get it first try.
It's going to be insane.
Oh my god, that's 1. 2 bomb clips. 2 lactic
Let's
skips.
Go!
It's almost like both these players have extremely good times in the category.
Yeah, it's almost like they've run this game before. It's interesting to see Seba's playing on Japanese.
Yeah, especially considering he is on emulator, but I mean, if you don't do like a ton of 70-star, I don't know if you do like, 16, 120, and 70-star, I guess I can understand, just maybe having one ROM on your computer, but kind of spelling the CCM 18 out on the wall. Definitely not going to be going for pyramid secrets with the risk of sound glitch. That's not something you want to do.
Mm-hmm. And we see a different oh my word.
It's been a long day, Mr. Y, I know.
We see our first route differentiation, where we have Peggy going for Womps 9. Seba looks like they're going for Womps 8.
Yeah, I would guess we're not going to have too much route differences from these two players. Probably just this, you know, going for the second slide star, or the first slide star, excuse me, a little bit later on the side of Seba. And I would also venture to guess that Seba's going to be going for SL Reds, and I think Peggy is a TTC 100 gamer, so a couple of differences to consider, but not really big ones. Seba's having a lot of trouble with these early Womp Stars, which is not... These are really heavy reset points, so it's not like shocking mistakes here, but it's definitely like you're coming into a pretty important race. You're not feeling great about your Mario gameplay, and then you miss Cannonless, you miss Owlless. Smiling about it a little bit.
I think it's one of those things, I mean, we saw it before, obviously. Early game lead from one runner doesn't really mean anything, because a death can happen anywhere in basement to make it just all even out. So, it's not the end of the world for him.
Yeah, I mean, that's the beauty of, you know, 1v1 no reset races is, or any no reset races really is, you know, you got LTA formats really popular lately, which is, you know, it's a good format. You get to watch a lot of people. It's a pretty long string of content. You can get faster times on the board, but you never know who's going to win in a reset race. You never know when somebody's just going to take 3 deaths in Rainbow Ride and suddenly have a lead change. It can be really hype. This Peggy here takes a spill on Launch Fortress 100 coin. Having to back things up here. No idea what cycle we're on now. Probably normal, I would guess. I didn't quite catch exactly how we fell, so it could have been a monstrous disaster, but seems like it's just a normal cycle, which isn't a huge deal.
Oh, get that blue coin.
Yeah, Seba, on the other hand, grabbing the half cycle. Pretty safe, consistent stuff here.
Peggy just looking very confused about how they're playing right now.
Ledge grabbing on the pushy dudes. I forget what they're called. Somebody told me like 6 months ago and I already forgot. But both players grabbing the 100 coin star here at the same time. But PegiTheLoca having a bit of a different star lineup, having that extra slide star. I think not having... I'm literally guessing. I'm guessing that he doesn't have Cannonless.
I think he doesn't have shooters for the wild flow.
Hmm.
I hope you enjoyed that sip of the drink. That was such an audible gulp, dude.
Dude, I'm sorry. I don't know what it is, but for some reason in the last few months, whenever I take a drink of water, my mic just like amplifies it. I don't know what's up with it. I need to like look into this. People always like, I don't know, make fun of me on my stream. They're like, "Oh, nice water, bro. Nice drink." It's probably pretty gross, like drinking ASMR. I don't know. Is that popular?
I don't even know at this point. Do I look like the kind of person that knows what's popular?
I mean, you just told me you didn't know who Callie was, so I mean,
I didn't know who Callie was. I didn't know who Benji was. I knew Zine, and that was probably about it.
What?
Oh,
okay.
Mainly because he originally signed up for one of my events like a year or so ago.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
He was in that event that you won.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Only event in Mario 64 I've ever won. Let's go.
And mainly because no one else turned
What
up.
are you talking about? Why would you throw me under the bus like this? I've never thrown you under the bus ever, Mr. Wong.
What are you talking about? No, don't cap, right? But no, you did play really well, to be fair. So.
When people started saying it, when I say people, I mean like the younger generation, the kids, young whippersnappers started saying cap. I thought it was short for Kappa. I thought it was like Kappa, but it was like, you know, slang. It was like short, it's easier to say. And then I heard people saying it like in real life, like outside of like Twitch, and I was like, what is going on? How do these people know? Like, can I say poggers now? Is it safe?
Like, don't. I only just learned, I think it was 2 days ago, what Riz meant.
Well, I mean, that one's kind of new. It's like not hot off the presses, but
Okay. Alright, so as the routes converge, Peggy definitely has a bit of a lead here.
oh man, staring down the light in the lobby. You'd love to see it. The emulator power, so much processing potential here on whatever PC PegiTheLoca has. Probably a Windows 10 or Windows 11 machine. A little bit more than what the N64 has, believe it or not.
Yeah, not by much though, because the N64 is obviously a powerhouse of gaming.
Yeah, I think most people that play on N64 nowadays are actually rocking 8 megabytes of RAM, so that's kind of a big deal. That's kind of huge.
So I tell you, I played on an N64 for the second time ever a few weeks ago. Did a 16-star run. I got a 52-minute time.
What?
My emulator PB is a 1920.
How did you get a 52?
Because I've never used an N64 controller before.
Oh my goodness.
And I knew no lag reduction strats. And I'm just bad at the game.
I'm not gonna lie, I used to defend the N64 controller for my life, and then I got a steel stick, and now every time I pick up an N64 controller, it feels like I'm playing with Legos. But either way, both players here are in Dark World here, so pretty close race so far. And, you know, if there's anywhere a race could potentially turn around, it's here in Dark World, as PegiTheLoca is long jumping past these ants, but gets caught. Not gonna be able to nab a quick cycle here, is going for the poverty movement. Hate to see it. Oh my goodness, a little bit shaky there on those platforms. Looking like we could have potentially found a slip, but managing to keep it together as Seba is just cruising through, making up some time.
Yeah. Seba's just like, hey, I don't mind how this is going because I've got the power of keyboard on my side.
True. Yeah, it looks like he was a little bit disappointed with some of those rollouts and, you know, button timings, but overall, you know, got a good cycle, caught up some time. Just a throw behind now as PegiTheLoca finishing off with a 10:30 or so Dark World exit, which is not too bad for a race.
Oh yeah, no, not at all. So coming out of Dark World, Peggy still has a best possible time of a 49.18. And Seba has a best possible time of a 48.28.
Wowzers.
Yeah. I know it's only like the second split, but let's still get a little bit excited about it, you know?
And I do have to say, I do like PegiTheLoca's room decor he's got going on here. Extremely classy. You see a lot of people, they got the Mario, like, paraphernalia on the walls. It's just like 80, like, posters just plastered everywhere, like, weird things dangling from the ceiling. Peggy's got, like, the stick base. I'm not really sure what's up with that, but it looks pretty classy. He's got, like, the panoramic painting and the extremely classy Super Mario Bros. 3 painting there on the wall. It's very, very quality.
Definitely got that middle class vibe going on.
What? I mean, I guess that's probably a compliment, 2023. But...
Yeah.
We're all broke out here, let's be real. I will say though, Seba's got like the dug-in like family style vibe though. You got like the collage of pictures on the wall. I do like that. But either way, I do believe they're also playing Mario. CCM and the second trip to BOB are a little bit boring. People always talk about how BBH is Peepo sleep or whatever the heck people say. I don't know. I turn my ears off when the commentators start talking because it's always about everybody leaving the chat. BBH is actually like a semi-volatile stage, right? You can fall off the top of the you know, the roof, you can make a mistake on books, you know, miscalculate your angle, you fall down, lose a bunch of time. People always talk about how you can die on CCM wall kicks. Oh my god, Seba, I almost cursed him there, but at this level, we're typically not going to see a CCM death here, and if so, I mean, it's not too bad of a time loss. It's like 20 seconds.
You know, I'm going to derail the conversation a little bit more again. Talking back about the decor in the rooms.
Okay.
I think Seba's a bit superstitious. So, it has an upside down horseshoe in the background.
Okay.
That upside down horseshoe on your wall is meant to send good luck and energy throughout the room.
Okay.
So maybe that's how he's able to do so well on the keyboard.
So you're saying Seba has an advantage, basically.
Yeah, he's got luck on his side.
Is that like performance enhancing? Do we have to like investigate that, or?
I think we might need to, you know, send off that horseshoe for analysis. But...
Okay.
Looking at this 100 coin from Peggy, looking pretty clean.
I would hope so. 100 coin in CCM is probably the most resident sleeper 100 coin in the entire game.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're like just starting out and you're having trouble like timing your jumps, or like understanding how to manipulate the penguin or like deal with the penguin race. As Seba is running laps around that red coin there, getting the backup red. Backup red in 2023 with a 49.28. I mean, I think that just kind of speaks to Seba not feeling confident.
Ken, absolutely.
But, I mean, I guess it does make sense. We're in a race situation, right? If you miss that coin, this isn't CCM 17, so we can't just walk out the door, go find a couple more coins. Like, if you miss the coin, you know, 2 coins on the slide, then you're just like, you're dead in the water. So
Yeah, it's over.
Makes sense. It's fair. I'll allow it.
Oh, I'm glad you'll allow it, 'cause otherwise we'd have to call this whole race off and restart it.
Yeah, we only have the highest of Octane racers on the channel. I don't know if you remember back to the beginning of the 70-star Open, we had some interesting routing decisions in TTM. Any monkey grabbers in 17-star? Excuse me, 70-star, Jesus. Mr. Waz, brain poison has infected me.
All I remember from the beginning stages of the 70-star Open is climbing the volcano 3 times.
Oh no.
But at least I got the fireball rollout.
Oh dear.
Whilst hopefully these guys do have a clean BBH, it's a good time to remind everyone, even though it's a simulated division, we do have our Pro League coming up soon. And it is a crowd-funded prize pool. So if anyone would like to show some support to that, you can do by using the link in the chat. We're currently at $505.91. So I'd love to see how high, as a community, we can get on the prize pool.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, huge props to everybody in the community. Not only the people who donated, also the people who are just, you know, chilling, watching in the chat room, sharing the tweets on Twitter, you know, trying to get the word out. It all means a lot. It's all adding up for sure. I mean, we have over a $500 prize pool right now for the first ever Pro League on the channel, which I think is actually pretty good. You know, you go out there and you put out a crowdfunding link, and you're like, oh yeah, we're trying to raise $1,000 for people to play Super Mario on the internet. It's like, you never know what's gonna happen, but you know, even if we didn't get a single additional dollar in the next 2 months, you know, the Pro League's gonna be running. I think it's a pretty sick community effort, so yeah, shout outs to everybody for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Couldn't be more proud.
And shout outs to LF for rating us. Very cool.
Yo, Alep here, coming in to check out the competition to see who they will be facing in the grand finals.
Yeah, I'm sure taking a lot of notes. SM64 or speedrunning in general, I guess specifically SM64 isn't really a game where you have to like, you know, check out what your opponent's doing too much. And it's also really easy for people to like, you know, vary their strats and stuff, so modifying your game for your opponent isn't really a thing, but always
Peggy
nice to
with
see
the
where your opponent stands.
Pillarless, thank you. I think the match that Peggy got knocked into Redemption Road with had, yeah, you can see it from the way he was like cheering. That's the trick that cost him his match to put him in Redemption Road.
Both players opting to go for just a standard plus here. Definitely fair. A pretty close match so far. We have Peggy collecting the Talent Star here as Seba's going to be starting it up himself, so just 5 to 10 seconds of difference here as we go in for the final star in Shifting Sandland, moving over to the Lava Land. Lava Land, a little bit more volatile of a stage, obviously. Plus, can be pretty difficult, especially going for Tama or double Tama, but you know, you got Lava Boost, you got the Bully Stars are honestly underrated in difficulty. Bully Stars can really lose you time.
And bullies are just in general, because obviously you got the bully at the top of Lava Boost as well.
Yeah, I make a point intentionally to just run into that guy and murder him every time I go up there. Partially out of spite and partially to save myself from dying. Peggy's rocking the free cam here, not going for the Mario cam early. Having a little bit of issues with the lineup there, but is getting over the fence, no problem. Seba opting to go for some sort of bully star first, probably triple. You can kind of vary it depending on whether or not you get the ledge grab here, because if you manage to skip the ledge, it's typically better to grab the bully, get that ground pound set up. But if you ledge grab, it's almost like kind of a setup for bullies, because you automatically are late enough where you can long jump to the moving platform. Otherwise, you kind of have to like run in a little bit and like waste some time so that you can actually make the jump without ledge grabbing.
Triple kill.
Wait, was that the Halo announcer in my ear set? What was that?
I don't know what you're talking about, mate.
That's weird. I swear I heard somebody playing Halo. Excellent. Triple from Seba as well. Oh, there it is again. That's really weird.
Yeah, it's odd, isn't it?
Sounds just like him.
Wait, really?
Yeah. The guy that did the Halo voice announcer dude did like cameos a while back, or what's that?
Yeah,
what's that site called?
it was either Fiverr or Cameo. No, it was Cameo, I think.
Yeah, there were some interesting sound bites that came out of that for sure.
Yeah. Lava boost from Seba.
Any lava boost where you survive is a good one, but that one was also pretty quick, as Peggy is lining up for his own lava boost. Needs to make this one count. The long jump into the wall, a little bit unfortunate there. Bouncing twice in the lava. One more burn is going to spell a death here. Went for the coin. Not sure if he miscalculated the health there or what, but unfortunate death there. Going to lose the lead, and Seba now pretty comfortable here in Lava Land. Oh my goodness, no, Peggy. Oh, that is brutal.
Wow, Seba sees the death from Peggy and jumps into the chat to leave a smiley face.
I don't think that's what it was. I don't think Seba's really nice.
Wow.
I think Seba would just like come in and just taunt.
Toxic!
Mr. Wah trying to start some drama here, trying to get the CCG trending on Twitter with some not so great publicity.
There's no such thing as bad publicity. That's a lie.
Anything left here with red coins on the side of Seba as Peggy is taking another burn here. A little bit of a mental block right now. Not feeling the Mario vibes anymore and needs to make sure not to burn here. Should be plenty early. Gonna go all the way to the top too. Does not want to take another fall here in Lava Land.
That is not a risk that wanted to be taken.
Yeah, the volcano has been absolutely brutal to Peggy so far. Yeah, good point by LF there in the chat. You know, dying in the volcano a couple of times, but at least, you know, once you go back into the painting, you spawn right back into the volcano. So it's not like there's a lot more ground to cover to make up. Once you re-enter the painting, it's just basically the death animation, which is brutal, but it's not the end of the world.
It is what it is.
Yeah. We're just a castle segment behind here on the side of Peggy. Just has to make it over to Dire Docks, and we'll be right back where we started as Seba nailing the chest. That angle was really scary on the chest.
I thought that was going to be a shocker.
Nice swim in there.
True, he did gold, he did just gold lethal last land.
Seba beating the allegations from the commentator. He loved to see it.
Yeah, that is true, there is a gold there. I take back my allegations and claims.
If there's ever a stage to Resident Sleeper on, I think this is the one. It's got sleepy music, it's got sleepy stars. Unless you're going for front sub, there's not really a whole lot going on, or maybe you're doing 120. But in the 70 star, all the stars in here are pretty calm, cool, and collected.
Oh, TDD 120 star. The bane of my existence. You just don't know how to respond to that, do you?
My brain works really, really slow. I was still trying to process that information.
I think my DDD split in 120 star on its own is 15 minutes.
I'm not sure I've ever done a 120 star run with splits.
Alright, Fire Sea time!
Yeah, Fire Sea is a pretty big pass or fail situation. The cycles are pretty brutal. Oh my gosh, 12th frame wall kick there from Seba, saving the elevator cycle here potentially. Okay, I'm a little bit concerned about the timing now in terms of the lava boost, but definitely can still make early Ellies here. As long as we have everything under control. A ledge grab, early Ellies, still possible, I believe. The rollout, no bonk. This is fine, this is fine. Gonna be a little bit hard with the keyboard angles. Oh my gosh, how did that transition over with the double jump? I have no idea, but Seba is absolutely keeping it together here in Fire Sea. PegiTheLoca, on the other hand, cruising through, smiling. I'm not sure if that means we messed up something, but it looks like potential lava boost for Peggy here. Oh, a little bit low there, unfortunately. Probably gonna kill the lava boost, but definitely killing the lava boost. A little sad, not gonna lie. I think early is actually dead for Peggy as well. Okay, the side flip. Really slow though, unfortunately, with that speed up the ramp. Peggy unfortunately unable to capitalize on a very small time save potential. The issue here is that we did unfortunately fall more behind, not grabbing the early Ellies. Seba keeping these together, needs to grab this coin, needs to take a intentional burn here. That was definitely a good call. Nice quick thinking from Peggy. Just gonna take the double burn as well. Just cut your losses, get the red coin, finish the level. And a dab from Seba, okay. Oh, and the dab IRL, let's go! What a king.
Oh, Peggy just nearly gave me a heart attack.
I think we just discovered why Seba is playing on Japanese. Literally no other reason, just a dab.
Purely to dab.
I do want to take a short little intermission here while we're on the way upstairs to thank everybody in the chat. Everybody following the channel. We got a bunch of followers coming in during this race. If you're new to the channel, we're hosting SM64 tournaments all the time. Lots of different speedrunning content. So always keep an eye on the channel, join the Discord, join the Twitter, all that stuff. If you want to keep up with all the announcements. And maybe you want to sign up for a match or two. That's also an option. Alright, Skeeter's got hands. Having to go back for the blue coins there. Wet Dry World, 100 coins, definitely the most RNG heavy star in the entire 70-star run. There's a lot of coins flying everywhere, many coin boxes. The Skeeter likes to throw a wrench in your plans. Amp RNG can be a problem as well. It's just a lot of RNG for Mario 64, which Mario 64, pretty RNG light game, but you know, it's not like something like Canonless where you just jump in, you do the right inputs, and you win the game. You have to react to things. You gotta know, you know, what to do in certain situations, which a lot of people don't like. Why a lot of people play Mario 64 is the consistency.
Imagine being consistent. But no, you're right. It's one of those sort of games. This is one of, and again, if you're watching this and you're not, you know, you're not an SM64 runner yourself, or you're looking for a game to speed run and you're not sure what, SM64 is one of those great games you can get into really easily. Very addictive, very soul-sucking, but very fun to do.
Oh yeah, Super Mario 64 kind of holds your hand when you're getting into it, just because of the accessibility. It's on like every platform imaginable, whether it be, you know, an official release or an emulator. And then on top of that, you also have like one of the best practice ROMs for any game ever made. A lot of people will learn this as their first speed game, and then they go to learn another game, and they're like, "What do you mean there's no practice tool? What do you mean I just gotta watch this cutscene every time I want to practice this trick? What do you mean I have to do this entire section of the run, like this whole 10-minute segment, and not just these 5 seconds or like this one jump?"
I experienced that because when I decided I wanted to learn how to speedrun Wind Waker. And then I was like, okay, cool. I have to watch this entire cutscene. Awesome. I'm not speedrunning this game.
Yeah, Ocarina of Time definitely has an excellent practice tool as well. Definitely in the top 2 that I know of anyways.
Oh, I started playing Ocarina of Time properly for the first time today.
Oh, no way?
Yeah.
Let's go,
Spoke
dude.
to Princess Zelda and I was like, this is the furthest I've ever got.
Oh, no shot. Oh my gosh. I'm guessing you're streaming it?
Yeah, I was.
Let's go, dude. Oh my god. Good for you. You know,
and then I can hate myself by speedrunning it after I finish playing it casually.
I will hate on anybody who is obsessed with SM64 and has never played Ocarina of Time through a little bit, but as long as you redeem yourself, you see the error in your ways, and you start playing Ocarina of Time, I can forgive it. You missed out, right? You missed out on it growing up, but, you know, you're here now. You're making amends. Personal growth.
I'm learning. Speaking of learning, we're learning how close this race can be. A 1-star difference with Seba heading into THI for secrets as Peggy is finishing up in Wet Dry World. Ground pound for good luck.
Yeah, super clean THI secrets there. Only thing missing was the little jumpy do onto the 4th secret, but definitely really quick. Gotta be really happy with that one. Seba kind of crushing it.
Second ground pound for good luck.
Peggy with a lot of just running there on the way to THI, which is not what you like to see when you're in the catch-up position here. Ooh, and a nice clip from Seba. Things are just going bad to worse for Peggy, as he is getting a little bit discombobulated here on Secrets and THI, but on the plus side, not having to contend with any lag. When you turn around there on console, it can be really, really brutal having to get through the lag, you know, not knowing how to reduce the lag, or not really being reasonable to reduce the lag there. That's one of the nice things about playing on emulator or VC, is you get all the fun of Mario without all the not so fun of looking away from objects you're trying to go towards.
Yeah, it makes you hate yourself just a little bit less.
That's one way to put it.
DKR practice ROM is excellent.
Does anybody run GoldenEye on emulator? Is the lag like non-existent? I would guess the lag's like non-existent. I wonder what I wonder what GoldenEye speedruns would look like if you just weren't looking at the ground the whole time. There'd probably be like some optimizations you can do, I would imagine.
Hey, well, why don't we try and get in touch with the community and get them all here?
Because GoldenEye players don't race, to my knowledge.
That's fair, yeah.
Or do RTA in general. I've had some people bring up the idea of doing a like IL showcase, but none of them are actually runners, so doesn't really help. I do believe you need runners to hold an event, I think.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that explains it.
Seba here, crushing it in TTM, log wall kicks, looking good, looking beautiful. Nice triple jump dive straight into the star there. Looked pretty pleased with himself. Lots of smiles coming out from the Seba cam. Fortunately, Peggy in the back seat, just really struggling here, needing to focus up. TTM looking pretty good so far, though.
Box jump there. No! Peggy missing the mounting clip.
Yeah. Making a pretty good call there to back it up to the Shroom Star. Unfortunately, you know, one of the harder sort of movements to just back up on the fly, right? You can't kind of just turn around and run straight at the wall and hope for the best, but it depends on what your typical lineup is, whether or not that's really a reasonable expectation. As Peggy seems to go a little bit further to the right, going for the instant clip up here. Not quite getting it, though, for the second time. I'm going to swim up a little bit extra past the monkey. Ground pound for good luck.
Yeah, we really need to start getting a pound counter for these races.
Alright, you can keep track of every race.
I meant as a command, but okay.
Making chat do all the work. Rip.
Yep. Alright, Seba got another gold, by the way.
It's the horseshoe.
Exactly, it's the horseshoe.
Hey, or excuse me, Seb actually on PB pace here. Or no, negative. Not on PB pace. I lied.
No, on PB pace.
Negative.
Best possible time, 49:14.
Oh, true. Barely. It's
Barely on PB.
Probably not going to happen. When you have a BBT that's like 15 seconds off of your PB and SL.
Yeah, he also got two goals that he wasn't expecting.
Yeah, but we got to play like basically to gold in the next 3 stages and finish off SL cleanly. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I don't know. I'm not gonna pump up the content. We're not gonna pump the stock too hard.
Right. So unless Peggy decides to change routing to be a bit safer, Peggy shouldn't be going for SL Reds.
The only reason I remember why Seba does SL Reds is because he has like the most insane God Gamer Stomp Thwomp I've ever seen in my life. Peggy's not out of this yet. 2 stars down. We're both in the same stage. We are headed into Tippy relatively soon. We still gotta go downstairs, take a little pit stop in Hazy Maze Cave, but we are in the end game here. And the end game of any speedrun, any casual game, is always going to be a little bit harder. I don't know anybody who played this game through casually and didn't die about 7,000 times in TTC, as Peggy is going for the first movements you ever learned to get roll over the freezing pond. You need to see a little bit of a recomposition here from Peggy. Pressure is definitely on right now.
Mm-hmm. The thing is, again, as you say, Tippy, it could all fall apart for either runner.
Oh yeah, for sure. But at the same time, it's generally not the play to, you know, just be like, alright, I'm messing up, I need to play extremely safe, whether you're behind or ahead, because if you're ahead, then your opponent has really easy time catching up. If you're behind, obviously, if your opponent just plays decently, then you're just done, so... but I don't think that's what Peggy's doing. I think he just, you know, wasn't really comfortable with that angle, just decided to go around. See how things shape up as we head into basement here. Peggy gonna leave with 1 fewer star. And it might look like, you know, oh man, Seba's got this huge lead right now, but you gotta remember, Mip start very fast, Toad start very fast. Both of them, you know, you don't have to enter any cutscenes, you don't have to do much besides just, you know, talk to 2 NPCs. So the star count will catch back up here for Peggy before we head upstairs. So I'm heading over here for Christmas Miracle. We'll see if the Grinch is in town. Looks like a good angle. Looks like good height. Excellent.
Fantastic.
Yeah, for someone who said they weren't feeling very confident in their Mario gameplay, for someone who missed Owless and Canonless, Seba is looking extremely calm, cool, and collected. Even the double thumbs up. Feeling really good right now. I just realized that chat is saying 54 because Seba's name has 54 in it. I was so confused. I was like, because we have 54 stars?
I've been spending the last, like, 2 minutes trying to work that out.
Mr. Waz he's taking notes. He's got, like, he's looking up, he's on Google. What is the relevance of 54 stars in Super Mario 64 speedrun?
That is exactly what I was doing, and I'm ashamed to admit it.
No way.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Well, no, not speedrunning. I just went number 54 just to see what came up on Google.
Oh my god. Mr. Wah hanging on every word the chat types, apparently. Just doesn't even care about the run. Just all eyes are on chat right now. It's all up to chat right now. Please entertain us.
I mean, 54 is an abundant number and a semi-perfect number. Like, all other multiples of 6 is twice the third power of 3.
What is an abundant
and hence is
number?
a Leyland number. I don't know. Let me Google that.
An abundant number.
What is an abundant number? And in number theory, an abundant number or excessive number is a number for which the sum of its proper divisors is greater than the number.
Alrighty then. We are headed into Rainbow Ride here, so Seba, playing really consistently, can he keep it together through both of the hardest stages in the run? A death to start things off. Seba. We're gonna pretend like that didn't happen. Unless you're a Peggy fan. If you're a Peggy fan, then you're just like...
Come on, like, Peggy, now's your chance.
If you're like Drop Mania and you've got 10k on the line here, you know, you've got your entire CCG tuna bank on the line. I mean, I don't know. Nice second try on the lack 2 there. Definitely, you know, nailing it the first try. We really attempted it, so gotta feel pretty confident still. Deaths on that first wall kick are pretty common. They're pretty quick. It's definitely not the comeback that Peg needed, but it's a good start. Definitely a good start.
It's the right direction. Seba's split name for this is Don't Die. So.
Oh, we already failed. Oh, the nice. Oh, dang. Unfortunate. Not quite getting the line up there, but the backup. You love to see it.
Peggy with a death in Rainbow Ride as well. Didn't even get the triple off.
Oh, man. But at the very least, still some chinks in the armor showing for Seba. Oh no, Peggy.
Makes another death.
There's no way.
I mean, I only put 5,000 of my 35,000 channel points in this, but it's still going to be sad to lose them. Oh!
Mr. Watt already got this one in the books. Hate to see it.
Look, Peggy taught me lava boost. Okay, I had to put money on him. I say taught me lava boost. I said he came into my chat and I was like, yeah, I know most people do like this triple jump, but you do like this long jump thing like this, and then just did it first try.
Yeah, main boost is super dope. I think he does main boost. I'm not sure. Does he do the jump behind the waterfall, or is it just a long jump into the waterfall?
Behind the water, long jump behind the waterfall.
Then you dive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the strat. Main boost gang, rise up.
Toadstar before TTC, disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
Mr. Watt, do you know what the significance of 64 is in the Super Mario 64?
One of the games of Super Mario 64, duh.
That's the 64th installment in the Super Mario series.
Yeah, exactly. There was 63 before it. Oh, Peggy!
Oh my god, Seba. I had to say that Seba has the cleanest Stomp on the Swamp in the business for that to happen. That was so weird. But where did Peggy take a spill?
2 deaths trying to go for the other triple jump.
Yeah, honestly, at this point, the deal might be sealed here. Seba is looking a little bit unstoppable in TTC, making mistakes, but backing him up very cleanly. Peggy, on the other hand, is finding every potential opportunity to take a spill, unfortunately, and we're running out of comeback spots, unfortunately.
Peggy could still have a chance. Seba's internet might go down. Might have a power cut.
Hopefully Seba's local recording. I hope let's not commentator curse it that way. I'm down for any other commentator curse as long as it's not like that.
Oh man. And even taking a fall there, that's real unfortunate.
Peggy, where is you going? What is happening?
Well,
okay, we're going to Tricky Triangles.
He fell down on the way to Tricky Triangles.
No!
Oh my goodness!
This is why when they say in a race, you don't go for the safety strats. Because you know what you don't practice? The safety strats.
Safety strats.
You might as well just try to ball out. Maybe you die, you go for it again. See, we got it the second try, we did it. Or the third, I'm not quite sure, but...
It was an attempt.
We got it.
Yeah. Alright, we just need Seba to take like 11 deaths here on this final stuff. How can I revoke my prediction? Well, you're learning a very valuable life lesson about gambling, so I hope you remember this.
Peggy, quote-unquote supporters in the chat just completely going against him now all of a sudden. Only care about the predictions. No support for the boy. I hate to see it. I don't... Can you even call them Peggy supporters at this point?
I don't think any of these guys are Peggy supporters.
I think they were just in it for the money, to be honest.
Yeah.
I want to see the true Peggy supporters show their colors here in the chat.
If you're a true Peggy supporter, type 1 now.
That is so true. That's a little known fact that the Superman logo actually stands for Seba54.
Alright, we've got a couple of genuine Peggy fans in.
I just want my money back. I really hope that that was a typo and it was supposed to be meat instead of mate, but you know, either way, I mean, it's...
Hey, it's
all good.
2023.
We just don't need to hear. We just don't need to hear about it in the chat. You know, family friendly and all that. Okay, Seba taking a spill there, going for the moving left, a little bit too extreme of an angle, not quite getting around the corner, hitting the ceiling.
Peggy's just going for the end of the run now. Like,
Oh. Okay, the BLJs.
Ooh.
This is still a race.
Yep.
Valid race, but it's still a race. Oh, Seba taking a fall. Peggy into Sky. This could be a big lead shift here.
he did it on 64 stars. Keeping it on... Oh, keeping it on feet.
Alright, and we are into the final Bowser throws here. Seba, he's quick. 3 ones, or else PegiTheLoca is going to catch up. This is a nail-biter of a race. Who could have believed that Peggy could make up this difference using cheats?
Didn't see a cheat at all. I just saw he decided to go backwards up that staircase, that's all.
Ah, true.
It's not like he clipped through a door or anything.
But unfortunately, Seba able to close things out here. Very beautiful, very powerful. $50-19 in a race. That is pretty sick. Oh man, the flex! Oh my gosh, Seba feeling particularly strong right now. You'd love to see it.
But yeah, we can see Peggy finishing up.
Yeah, Peggy finishing up the run, finishing up his tournament run as well. Getting eliminated in the losers bracket finals is nothing to be ashamed of, though. Gonna be taking home 3rd place. Very cool.
It's just... I don't think I've got words for this one, to be fair. Like, it's just unfortunate that big meltdown in Rainbow Ride.
I don't know what you're talking about. It was a particularly fantastic run from Peggy. No errors.
That is true, yeah. Yeah, good point, good point. Talking out my backside, I guess.
True.
But I believe we do have both runners with us now. We will start with Peggy. Peggy, how you feeling? Glad to hear it. Do you want to talk about it, buddy?
I don't know what happened there. It was interesting in Rainbow Ride. I think I need to see a therapist about it.
Yeah.
The thing is obviously you had... I mean, apart from that, there wasn't that much of a major mistakes, apart from Fire Sea.
Yeah. It was quite fine if you do not count the mistakes. Then it was a perfect run.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, absolutely. Yeah. I hear how that's how it works, but
Yeah, if you just did fall on TTM and die several times in Rainbow Ride and, you know, all those things, it could have been a world record, honestly, I think.
yeah, absolutely. Nice. And then Seba, how we doing?
It actually worked. I don't know how, but I played well, so I'm happy.
Yeah, 2 golds.
Yeah, out of nowhere, really.
What was it? It was TTM and Lethal
LLM.
Lava Land. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it was just insane watching that. Obviously, so Peggy, just so you're aware, is Seba put a smiley face in the chat after you started dying in Lethal Lava Land, and
Oh, so
and we thought Seba was just being like toxic. And he's like,
That was all you.
sorry, I did.
I didn't
and
know.
Seba's like, no, I did it because I golded LLL. I was like, oh, that makes so much more sense now.
I mean, to be fair, I deserve that if it was directed at me. Congrats on the win, Seba, by the way.
no.
But yeah,
Thank
I mean,
you so much. I didn't know that you were dying. I wasn't really watching the race. I was just like watching how close we were. And I got that LLL and I just wrote smile. And then you said Savage Sia and I was like, wait, what is going on?
yeah, no, it was good. And obviously, Seba, you just had a really good run. Like, you had your death from Rainbow Ride. You had a couple of like movement errors here and there, but other than that, you had a really clean run. So you should be really impressed with that one.
I had a 49 1x into DP, and I literally lost 40 seconds in Worms.
Yeah, it was
Like, I lost 40 seconds in Worms. I got like a 10 3x Dark World, which most people would reset, even if they are going for like a, I don't know, like for a 50, some people like reset that kind of Dark World, and I got that Dark World time, and it was still like PB possible into TP, so it was pretty insane. I don't know how I played that well, but I'm really happy. I'm glad that I could perform.
Next question for you though, and probably the most important question. So you came here because you lost to Aleph. You've beaten Peggy, and now you're gonna have to face up against Aleph again. How does that make you feel?
It is very tough. Yeah. I don't know if I can win. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna lose really hard, but we'll see.
We'll see. You never know. Maybe the powerhouse can be beaten. You never know.
Yeah.
I believe
Last time that we raced, he PV'd, so...
That is true, yeah.
It was like absolutely impossible for me to win that race.
Yeah, what were you going to say, Saren?
I don't know.
Oh.
But I think it is time to wrap things up for this one. We do have another race coming up soon. We got to get set up for. We have some more Mario. Going to be in the Super Mario Odyssey 90% Open Division S. A pretty late game or late bracket race between SMO David TM and Danny Geffen. So two extremely fast gamers, well under sub-hour. Very, very hot action. And make sure, if you haven't already, to drop a follow on the channel here, or even with the racers. Maybe we can get a racers command in the chat. You can follow them as well. But yeah, we are closing in on 3,000 followers. We're so close. So shout out to everybody who has been following the channel, supporting, watching all that stuff. Really appreciate it. But yeah, we're going to go to a short break, and we will be right back with Super Mario Odyssey.
Bye.